One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on another team from the ACC, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Red Wolves will kick it away to start us off.
Oh, shit.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds.
Okay, ready?
Scanning the field, it's Mims. He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Punt is on its way. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quarterback moving. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football.
Oh, he's got some space. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the big tackle.
Gets it out quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And the Red Wolves have pushed it inside the 20. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do. You force the passing situations. Now what do? Now you can drop back, play pass. And when the quarterback scrambles, now I just rally to the football. I tackle him on the ground.
Makes the grab, past the marker. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
That angle.
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
Bring in the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, the quarterback led his target too much on that outbreaking route. I think in the future, just trying to put it on his front shoulder makes it a lot easier to make the catch.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Mims. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss.
You know, these little 1 to 2, 3-yard gains early, they're like body blows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on, and they wear this defense down.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Oh, wow.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
It would have been a 54-yarder if they tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on 4th and short. Going for the marker on the ground. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. From that spot on the field, you had to expect them to go for it, and it worked out.
Why the heck would you not go for it? I mean, I almost want to go for it on every part of the field, but especially once you start to get this deep in territory. But you're also, field goals aren't 100% at this distance. It's a little bit of a longer kick. Just try to keep this drive alive and try to go get extra points.
He's got an open man. Touchdown, Red Wolves! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Dropping back, it's Mims. He's got it. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Snap it to the back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
Now, 4th down.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They'll try to sneak it. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The play action fake. Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll try the outside to the left. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Mims. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Fires to the middle.
Ah!
Big tight end. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Quick completion on the out.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Find some fresh air. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Another incompletion on third down.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Right down the boulevard. Had to settle for the field goal. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. To the air on first down.
Oh.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Just trying to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
Under fire.
Jesus.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Great job, O-line.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points.
And his quarterback
Great
makes
teams
that
get
correct.
touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. There he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Golden Bear.
Huge play. It's so nice to have a guy.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
Arkansas State 21, Cal 9.
Bringing it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the run, it's Thompson. Got enough for the first down. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got his man quickly.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the tight end. The run from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Brings it down on the right side. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Got his man.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
Well, I love the body control there by the running back. He had to catch that right on the sideline, make sure he had his feet in bounds, try to pick up some positive yards.
Grab near the marker, it's Davis. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. All wideouts, no backs.
What the fuck?
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Line gets set, first down. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Mims. He's got it on the move. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Into the house. Touchdown, Cal!
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute and score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Toss sweep to the left. Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Defense dropping into soft coverage. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Golden Bears will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to buy time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
He's got it down the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Here's a heat. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Come on, Wind.
Oh, no good. And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Golden Bears are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but, man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete to the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. Might be changing the route. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Davis. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Looking downfield, it's Mims. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or
touchdown, Golden Bears! And the comeback is on.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. They'll try the run. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Going to the ground. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He stopped short of the first down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on 4th.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
And the Red Wolves will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
This game is fucking retarded, dude.
That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again.
And I have no clock because of the goddamn penalty. So dumb.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
We gotta fix this.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to scramble.
Whoa, that's not what I told him to do.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
This should be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's complete on the right side. A big, explosive play by this offense, and if you want to control the 4th quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Toss to the outside.
Nice block, Sonny.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. How about this methodical, soul-crushing drive? They've already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock as they snap it on 2nd down.
Crowd noise at Cal. Are we serious?
Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Okay.
Right down the ball.
Okay.
Good.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered.
God fucking damn it, bro.
Taking the call to defense, Jesse, on that last
to the back.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. The short hands, it's Davis.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll run it from the gun. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Golden Bears will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Mims. Can't make the connection.
One single sack on the season for the Red Wolves.
And there's an example of what
One
happens when a
single
quarterback
sack
doesn't have a
through
chance to
12
set his
quarters
feet.
of football.
The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Finds a man on the right. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Direct snap. Got a little space. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback making checks. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna swing it on second down.
Get him! God!
Just a little off. Incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls
Wide
out.
open.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but it depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Unfucking believable, dude.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
All right, fourth quarter now, you're trailing, and the sense of urgency has to go up for everybody right now. At quarterback and wide receiver, you're going to have to hit some of these throws, David, to get back in this game.
Yeah, and when you got the lead on the other side, defense, I'm playing tight coverage, making them earn it. I want that clock to tick, and that was a really good play by the offense. Pretty good coverage by the defense, but I got to make them earn it all the way down the field.
Wide out trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline.
Fucking stand him up!
Close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
Wow.
Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run the sneak for it.
God.
And how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
Dropping back, it's Mims. Gets it out fast. He's in
I'm
the
gonna
end
kill
zone. The
myself.
2-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Jesus, this kicker's got a fucking leg.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to go up top.
That's not the route I thought he was running, but good catch.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first
Thought
down
he was
at the
going to
38.
sit down there.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field.
Oh
We'll see
my
what the officials have
God,
called.
this game.
First down for this offense. From the gun. Pulls it in. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Wants to throw it. Snagged out of the air. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
He leaves it with his back. He works his way inside the 40,
and
but they stop
injury
him short
timeout.
of the marker. It'll be 4th down from the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Of course.
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
That's just ridiculous.
As he throws, that ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage
So
on defense there.
ridiculous.
4th down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking downfield, it's Mims. And as he throws,
Did he sack
can't
him?
make the connection on the soft toss.
Great job of timing the blitz and calling it at a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy and it falls incomplete.
Pick it!
That one never had a chance.
Can I get a single fucking sack,
Well, they've thrown
dude?
2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
Dances away to buy time. Shoots it to the
There
left.
it is.
And this will be picked
Thank
off.
you.
A costly
Finally
turnover in
did
a tie
something.
game. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie
wait for
ball
3
game.
injury
You
timeouts
need a
here,
stop. What an
probably.
unbelievable job. Forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for the
God.
offense to go out and win this ball.
The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Turning it on. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
The give to the tailback. And this one.
There it is. Injury timeout.
Man down on the play as
Unbelievable.
to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And you got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you got to manage this clock.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. And it's good. He got it. He missed earlier, but connects when it mattered the most. Guys, that one was a ton of fun.
I just want Cal to know that we
A lot of
fully
games
deserve
sort
to lose
of
this
wash
game.
away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Dropping back, it's Mims. Gets it out fast. He's in the end zone. The two-point conversion is good. Dropping back, it's Mims. Gets it out fast. He's in the end zone. The two-point conversion is good.
Want you boys to know there was a chance I was almost not here for this moment. Because I almost killed myself. Dishwasher's good. It looks great. I got it running right now. Gonna have fucking a million clean dishes. I'm excited to not have to hand wash shit so much. Feels like a nice upgrade. It's been a great day, boys. Bonus day this weekend. Yeah. What? Yeah, it's true. I don't know much about this business quite yet, but I do know that it's hers. Red Wolves with a field goal block today. Extra point at that. I thought it was over too. Red Wolves with a lead or something to be, yeah. We had a 2-score lead going in a half against Rice, and we had a 21-0 lead against Cal. You don't see too many 21-point comebacks, I would agree with Chase. Unfortunately, California found their way back into the game somehow. We pulled out the win, but we're not feeling great about it. It is what it is. W's a W on the road. ACC stuff. You're getting Greg Roman. Correct. So anybody that's going to... Well, no. Anybody that, like, it's at the same time. You're not going to get... If you have a guy that's pro potential, but there's a guy that's going to get drafted this year, you will not get credit for him. Gerard Pringle's probably just paying a 1-year visit to Georgia Tech then. Didn't you just get Duke Watson drafted? I'm surprised your grades. Ah. Yeah. And Gerard Pringle's like a 93 overall, isn't he? Yeah. So he's going to be looking for like an A-. Yeah, you're cooked, buddy. Well, he probably only needed like a B then. I mean, he could like have a dynamic deal breaker to something like playing time. But that's really your only hope, which is very. I'll sim it. Yeah, that's going to get a sim. It's honestly a force win for Florida. Ish is home. It's Ty that's the issue. Ty's going to a bachelor party. I'm doing the shrimp tonight. Bang, bang. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to turn out as of right now. I'm a little questionable of this sauce. I haven't tried it yet. If it's an early flight like that, are you going right to St. Louis? I could see that flight being pretty empty. That's true. That's true. Coach Pope offense is just... I got to start thinking of my picks. I'm in seriously prime. I'm in first. I told Chris. Oh yeah, I was trying to do it in practice today. I, I yeah, I was trying to do it. I even called it once in the game, but my guy didn't get that open. There's like a way that this is AP CFB 26. There's like a way that when you're you can basically tell your receiver to go downfield. Yeah, playmaker. Sure. Rice was cooking me with it. Ty does it as well, yeah. It's L2 and then you flick your left up. It's just like I'm so focused on the play in front of me. It's like if I try to do that in real time, I just straight up panic. Mhm. A lot of tequila. My new work mentee lives in Austin. Um, It'd be kind of funny if you could get injured in practice. I know. I think he's texting him, Chris, saying he's going to restart his PlayStation. I punted a couple of times. I missed a 50-yard field goal, and he just scored. Yeah, just right in the pan. I mean, it was 28. Nice. Yeah, he just was scoring and I wasn't, and then I kicked a field goal to make it 28-31, and then he drove it down the field and scored, converted the 2 points. Then I had the ball and didn't convert it on 4th and 2, and then I was able to intercept him, and I was able to kick a game-winning field goal. Can you just share your screen now, Connor? I'm going to eat this food, so I'm going to go on mute for a bit. Give him a minute. It really helps when you're having like 12 sacks a game if you're trying to put up a lot of points. I cannot imagine they're naming the stadium after him and he wouldn't have gone there. I'm going on mute. It makes me sad that I'm not watching Austin's screen and I can't see the audibles at work. You can hear the boos from Boulder right now. A net 19-yard punt. You bought your plane ticket? Oh, that's not bad, Austin. I, I thought it was. I think I'm just gonna buy a return flight home and then stand by down there. We should consider eating the rich. So he's a active booster. The shrimp was pretty good. Not quite bang bang, I'd say, but pretty good flavor. Yeah, sauce was fine. I don't think it really added a ton, to be honest, but it brought some. I think we're only going to have like one game left to play after tonight.
Yeah, we advance early. We can delay.
I don't see us advancing till tomorrow anyway, so that'll work out perfect. Tie's out till like Tuesday for next week anyways. Uh I think I got to give Ishan the win on this. This is very much Ty's fault. Not not that it matters. Bro. I'm telling you, bro, that the swamp year one was different. Where did Chris Johnson Jr. transfer to in real life? Good for him. Good for them. I thought Clemson didn't believe in the transfer portal. He's had a change of heart. Kissing your cousin is okay. That would be very funny. We're just running out the Baylor D line. Can't be doing that, White. He's got guys all over him. Oh, shit.